Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a great start. It is time for another in-depth candle review, and we are going to tackle Nest Bamboo in this candle. Before we get into it, I do have Alf next to me. He's sawing a log, so you might hear some snoozing in the background. Enjoy the free pug ASMR. Hopefully he doesn't start barking. Okay, Nest Bamboo. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of those scents that I never actually thought that I would pick up to be able to review because it's just not up my alley. Like most people, when it comes to purchasing home fragrance, I tend to pretty much stay within my comfort zone. And my natural comfort zone, as you guys are aware, is definitely the gourmands. It's the foodie scents. If it smells like cookies, if it smells like cake, if it smells like a delicious banana bread, something like that, I'm usually going to love it. If it smells fruity, things that smell like peach, raspberry, plum scents, I'm all over that as well. But the green scents and the floral scents, while I am starting to appreciate them a little bit more, they still are not my natural go-to, right? So I knew this one was going to definitely be a little bit of a challenge for me, but I am glad I tackled it. And I actually do really kind of like the scent. First of all, I was drawn to the white floral notes in here. This candle does have jasmine as one of the floral notes, and personally, I'm a huge fan of jasmine. I love jasmine in home fragrance. I also tend to really like it when it comes to being included in a lot of the perfumes that I choose to wear. It's just a nice, clean, white, I would say almost sweeter type of floral. And the jasmine they used here is really lovely, you guys. So anyway, that's kind of what drew me in. I will say bamboo is one of those candles that you might be able to find at one of the outlet stores like Nordstrom Rack. I don't think that I've ever seen it at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods, but there are some Nest candles that pop up there from time to time. But this is available also at places, like the Nest website. I think it's available at Sephora as well. It's available in a few different places. So if you are interested in picking it up, I will be linking it down below. So happy shopping if you choose to partake. But this is the 8-ounce size. This is really the only size from Nest that I have any luck with in terms of the overall burn quality. If I go anything more than like a Nest 1 wick, like if I get their 3 wicks, now granted, I've never tried their like luxe sizes, but based off of my experience with the 3 wick, I would not purchase the luxe sizes because one, they're like $200 some odd, and the burn just seems to be atrocious, and I don't understand why. It shouldn't be, but for whatever reason, they just get really messy and gross. So I will only buy these 8-ounce sizes. Maybe they're not the best in terms of like bang for your buck. These retail now for, gosh, it's crazy, $48 for the Nest 1 wicks. I remember when they were still like $42. And that doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Anyway, this classic size here is supposed to last you from 50 to 60 hours. I think that's a pretty accurate burn time estimation, by the way. I believe that they are using some kind of like coconut blend. They don't really talk about, they just say they have a proprietary premium wax formulation. So, but I do remember that in the past, they did talk about using coconut wax, and it's a really soft wax. If your little kid decides, that they want to stick their finger into the candle, even after, it's extinguished and the wax has hardened, they're going to be able to stick their finger down into this wax. Like it's pretty soft. So that really makes me lean towards, I'm pretty sure they're still using some kind of coconut wax concoction here. They are made in the US. Yeah, and they have a obviously lead-free cotton wick. So anyway, so what does this smell like? They say that this is an iconic blend of white florals and an abundance of lush green notes with hint of sparkling citrus. So the key notes here are green notes, lush jasmine, white lotus, and hyacinth. So what are you going to smell here? Basically this smells really quite green to my nose. The green that I'm smelling is definitely like a leafy, I would say almost borderline tropical greenness. That's definitely the base of this fragrance for sure. But I will say the honeysuckle is definitely what sort of, I think, kind of hits my nose. Not honeysuckle, hyacinth. They're two totally different scents, but they are quite sweet, intense floral notes. So yeah, the hyacinth is definitely something that is going to hit you first. When you smell this on cold sniff, the hyacinth is quite prominent. And after lighting it, the hyacinth is still quite prominent here. It definitely travels into that light, white, clean jasmine note after that. I think the jasmine and the hyacinth are a good combination together. They're both sweeter florals, so they blend really nicely. Now, I have never personally smelled a white lotus, so I'm just gonna assume that it's in there somewhere. I think that for me, I definitely smell hyacinth, I definitely smell jasmine, and I definitely smell a lot of leafy greenness. But I don't know if there is maybe another, like, maybe that lotus note is kind of playing around in the background, but I'm just not really familiar with it. So to me, this smells very green. It smells very floral. It's quite potent. Who would buy this in a luxe size? I feel like it would throw you out of the house. First of all, I have been burning this in my downstairs powder room, the guest bathroom. It's quite strong in there. And honestly, I can typically only have this lit for like a couple of hours, which is fine, because once I blow it out, it will also linger for another couple of hours. This is one of those like formulations where even long after you blow it out, and because these do not come with a lid, I don't put a lid on them, that means that I'm definitely, you know, I don't feel like I have to burn this one quite as long to get a long lasting punch of power out of it. In the powder room, I would put the strength and throw of this at like a 9, but realistically, it's a very, very small room. So even, you know, the lightest scented candle is probably going to smell a lot stronger in a small space like that. But if I had to put this in a more like average room type setting, I would put the strength of this one wick here at a solid like 7, maybe a 7.5. Definitely a solid 7 for sure though. And again, this is just for a 1 wick. So I'm telling you, it is quite potent. I don't think you would need to go beyond a 1 wick with this one, but maybe if you really want a lot of that like leafy greenness, if you want a lot of that hyacinth and that jasmine, and that's kind of what you're going for in terms of scenting your house, I don't know, definitely size up. But for me, this one is plenty. The throw, I mean, this travels. I'm going to actually put the throw of this more at like a 7.5, 8. Like when I have this going, I need to be really careful about what else I'm burning. It better blend nicely. I will say right now I have it going next to the honeysuckle mimosa from Homeworks. I'm filming both of these reviews at the same time. And these two pair really nicely. The honeysuckle mimosa has some nice floral notes in there as well, and a little touch of like a citrus note, and it plays nicely with this Nest Bamboo. So if you're looking for a nice candle pairing, I mean, these are both Slatkin candles, if you will. Laura Slatkin owns Nest, and then Harry Slatkin owns Homeworks, Scentworks, AromaWorks, Club 92. What else? What else is Homeworks? Or I guess I should say Slatkin & Co. But yeah, anyway, great strength, great throw out of this. It's not a scent that I see myself repurchasing. I I mean, it's not like Sicilian Tangerine where it's just, you know, like exactly right up my alley, but it was really nice to try something new from Nest, something different, something that, you know, I've kind of not always like scoffed at, but I've always looked at it when I found it, you know, at like Nordstrom Rack, like on sale. I've just been like, this is probably not for me, but it's quite nice. You can see that some of the wax is sticking on the side. I mean, I guess if I had like a performance complaint, it would be that despite having a candle sleeve around this in the powder room, I am still seeing a little bit of residue on the sides, but it's not bad. The wax is still nice and clean. I will give you guys an overhead shot just to show you that it's not discolored. And a Nest candle will discolor on you. Trust me, you've seen my 3-wick, you know, birchwood pine candles. You've seen my 3-wick holiday candles. So, yeah, but you're not seeing that here. The 1-wick, I think, is just maybe a better fit with this type of wax. Maybe the 3-wicks make the wax too hot. I don't know. But moral of the story is this Nest bamboo was absolutely worth picking up. It was worth trying something new. I really actually enjoyed it. And yeah, so thumbs up for trying something different, right? This is still not going to be my go-to type of scent, but I thought I would upload just something a little different, something that, you know, I might not naturally gravitate towards. And guess what? It worked out. So let me know your thoughts on Nest Bamboo in the comments down below. Check out the description box. I will link where you can find this in a few places. But again, always keep your eye out at Ross, Marshalls, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. A lot of those places are starting to see some Nest fragrances coming in. And bamboo, I have a feeling, would be one of those scents that you could see there. And they always seem to have Nest candles at Nordstrom Rack. So hit up your local rack and see if you can find them there as well. They're usually around, like, I think $20 to $25 for the 1 wicks. So certainly significantly less than what they are full price. So definitely worth a jaunt if you're interested. But anyway, that's it for today. Again, please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.